Pokemon Tournament Challenge Cup Master Ball. The opening blows are about to be exchanged in a furious battle between level 75 Pokemon.
Oh, brother. So he's a Kangaskhan, but what am I?
Oh, lead! There, defense that went
I don't think I'm a Tauros. I think I'm a Golem.
nasty toxic! Wearing the bow down appears to be the plan. It's a fierce battle.
I have no idea what anything is happening. I think he's Leer and I'm Toxic.
There's the attack.
He's Waterfall.
Oh, that was weak.
Maybe I'm Waterfall. Well, whoever was Toxic used Waterfall.
How's that?
And he used Leer twice, so I'm the Waterfall user. I don't think I'm Gyarados. I'm definitely not Blastoise.
Plenty of fight left in both of them.
Easy, he's going for Leer. But I was Toxic. Wow, I'm really confused. I have no idea what's going on right now. I don't know who anyone is, and I don't know what attack I'm going for.
What's that? Yes, it's a hit.
That's Strength. That's Toxic, so...
There's the attack. Hit, that was good.
He used Leer.
Sparks are
He used
flying from
Strength.
both competitors.
No, he used Hyper Beam. I used Strength. Strength is my up. Waterfall should be my down then.
What'll it do? That didn't accomplish much. Additional damage in an already difficult
But I'm
situation.
Toxic.
Oh, it has no strength left.
What is happening?
So, what will be the next Pokemon?
I am so confused.
Oh, it's Meganium. There's a
I've never been this confused in a run before.
between the two
I
combatants.
genuinely have no idea what's happening right now.
A show of strength.
Luckily, Strength will kill.
Yes, it's going
Alright, I think I used Leer, he used Toxic. I used Waterfall, he used Leer.
eagerly awaiting the
I used Strength, he used Hyper Beam. I used Waterfall, died to Poison. And now he's gone to
Two
Heracross.
Pokemon remain on each
I have nothing to
side.
hit you with. And I died to a Mega Horn.
What's this? The hit lands
I am
right off.
faster.
Drilled a weakness. Whoa, that was close.
Oh, I lived.
It used Berry Juice to restore its HP.
And I'm the one with Berry
One
Juice.
Pokemon is still capable of going up, but
But
the other
one
one
looks
tired.
tired.
What now? It's a weak spot.
Nice crit. That'll save some time.
Here's the payback. Right, that's
I am really
it.
confused.
There
What was
it
his
is.
first Pokemon and what was mine? He could be Leer Kangaskhan with Hyper Beam.
Only one
That makes
Pokemon
sense,
left
but what was
to come
my
out.
first that has Waterfall? Is it really
Oh,
Gyarados?
it's Gengar. It's down to
Gengar's
the
nice.
last
He resists
Pokemon
every
now.
move this guy can go for.
There's
And I can find Shadow Ball, Psychic,
between the
Giga
two
Drain,
combatants.
Icy Wind, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch.
Wow, it used Shadow Ball. That's it.
So we'll just use Shadow Ball.
Oh, it has no strength
If his
left.
last is something like Pinsir, I'll look for other moves. If it's Scyther, I'll go for Shadow Ball.
Team has only one
Can't think of any Pokemon I really
left
want to use
for
Shadow
battle.
Ball against, because I don't know how much Shadow Ball is
Oh,
doing.
it's Sizzle. This is the last
Well, I know not to
Pokemon.
use Shadow Ball on a Scizor.
It's just one-on-one now.
The downside is I need to find Fire Punch if I want to win this fight.
A furious attack.
I'll take Thunder.
That inflicted some damage.
Thunder is definitely good.
How's that? Hit. That
But I don't think I'm
was
going to
good.
live 2 attacks from a Scizor.
It used its held item to restore HP.
That Hell Item might have helped me.
Excitement is
But not
building
much.
from this heated battle. Here it comes. Thunder. Great hit.
I am very lost. Okay.
The last Pokemon goes
I cannot wait to
down.
rewatch this.
And there goes the battle.
No clue what's happening. Alright, well, once again, we at least have adequate Pokemon for this next fight. We know a Pokemon that knows Waterfall, and we have Meganium. Meganium could suck, could have Razor Leaf, but that would be better than Solar Beam, marginally. Definitely want to have them both. And then we'll be using Gengar, and depending on if we learn about our Meganium, we'll be using Meganium for the third fight. This is very interesting. Very interesting team. I don't know if I'm gonna learn anything from hearing. I'm pretty sure this is Gyarados, which is really rough.
Pokeballs containing their lead-off Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
Him not going Aerodactyl comforts me. I'm actually gonna do a weird thing here. I'm gonna switch to Meganium. If I am Gyarados, with Waterfall Strength, Toxic, no, Leer. Waterfall, Leer, Strength. My coverage move can be a lot of things, but it's most likely like Thunderbolt or Fire Blast. And I don't want to go for Fire Blast. And I'm definitely not going to even 3 a KO with Waterfall. So I'm going to hope the opposite side of Strength is like Giga Drain and just kill this. Perfect. This is a perfect Meganium. I'd be a little bit happier with Body Slam over Strength, but it's... No, actually I think Strength is worse than Headbutt. Body Slam is better than Headbutt. Headbutt's better than Strength. That's how I'd rate Meganium's coverage move. And then we just went with Meganium outright. Because Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain. There's nothing this guy can go for. He doesn't know Mega Horn. I don't think he dies to a Giga Drain, but he will be hurt. In fact, it actually might have been better for me to go for Strength this turn and then Giga Drain. He went for Strength. Never mind. I definitely went for the right move. Him going for Strength means... I'm not really sure. Obviously it does more damage than Earthquake, but once again, depending on his last, we're going to be fine. His last is most likely Steelix. Dig Steelix would suck. So if he's 3 Giga Drains, we could be in a pickle, but I like our chances against a Steelix with a Meganium and a presumably Gyarados. Because I can get off 1 Giga Drain and then switch to Gyarados and kill with Waterfall. But if it's just Rhydon, we kill and get our continue. And ease ourselves into the next fight. I could look for my look at my last Pokemon and see what I got, but I'm okay with using yeah, I'm okay with using Meganium. I'm not gonna lead with it though. He could have a Tentacruel or an Ice type like Jinx or Lapras or Cloyster at the start. And I want to avoid the Ice types. I want to get my Meganium in against anything that isn't an Ice type. So I'll lead Gengar, because I can fight everything very comfortably. I'll use Meganium for my second, and then my fourth will be, hopefully not just a Fire type, or a Ground type, or a Rock type. If it is, we still have a continue, and that's also banking on the idea that our Gengar and our Meganium are going to die. They do have good coverage. Meganium can take the ground hits, and Gengar can take some special hits, not a lot. Can't think of anything I'm really afraid of in this fight, other than Lapras just being super bulky. So like I said, we're going to use Gengar, Meganium, and then our fourth. And hopefully our fourth is something that's either useful in this fight, or we can at least learn it so we know. We're going to lead our Gengar, see what happens. Jinx is a great lead. I outspeed it, and I think, I could be wrong, but Shadow Ball might be able to kill. He switches out right, which is good. Jinx is definitely a threat, so I want to keep Gengar healthy. We're not going to get a continue this fight. Lapras was expected, but we are definitely not going to get a continue this fight. If I get a special drop, I might go for Thunder. I don't think I'll go for Thunder anyway. I was considering switching, but I think I'd rather get a Thunder off before I switch. Great hit. Another Shadow Ball might even kill. I doubt it though. We'll see what he goes for.
There's the attack.
Nice beam.
That inflicted some damage. It used its held item to restore HP.
Gotta go for a second Thunder. It's gonna be rough for us to win this fight.
Here it comes. Thunder. Oh, that's
Yeah, that miss was expected. I died at Ice Beam.
a furious attack.
Look at that.
That's it.
I do live. So I definitely still want to go for Thunder. But I will, if I don't die, I will save Gengar for Jinx. Good hit. We're looking good now. And then we're in a really weird spot. I think if he has Cloyster, I think we just win with Gengar. But it will be tough. If we miss, we're going to be in a tough spot. And that's also banking on what our last is. If he goes Cloyster.
Oh, it's Blastoise.
Blastoise is an easy switch though. We're not going to get a continue here, but we are definitely going to win. I want to save Gengar for Jinx. I think Shadow Ball kills from full. Even though it's physical and Gengar has very non-existent attack, it's still stab, and Jinx has no defense.
Oh, it's Meganium.
And I definitely like Gengar's chances against the Jinx than a Meganium's.
What's that? That did
And even then, I can get a little bit of damage off and guarantee that Shadow Ball kills. And I might be able to kill Blastoise in the process. I don't think he ever learns any Icy moves except Icy Wind or Ice Punch. He does learn Icy Wind. That might be Blizzard, actually. It is Blizzard.
There's the shot.
I don't think Giga Drain 2 KOs. Blastoise is very bulky. But I definitely live another Blizzard after a bite. Yeah, my Berry Juice didn't even activate.
No, it is Blizzard.
Oh, maybe it does kill.
No, that
It was a good miss. Now we definitely live a Blizzard.
a sharp attack. It's super effective.
It was a good fight. But only an okay team. I'm not ecstatic about this team so far. Gengar and Meganium are nice.
That worked perfectly.
But I don't have really a lot of answers for this next fight we're going into.
There, Giga Drain. Right, that's a hit.
And then we're just going to get damage off. If the Jinx is Icy Wind and misses once or twice, we probably just win. If he's Blizzard and he misses, we win.
There's only one.
And we might actually get the continue just from 2 strengths from Meganium, which would be pretty cool.
The Pokemon
I don't want to go for Giga Drain. Strength definitely does a lot more. And I just want to safe switch into my last. I might die to an Ice attack here for sure. I do. So we're not going to get the kill, but we're in a really rough spot. Like if my last, I think even if my last is a fighting type, like Heracross. Heracross would probably be the worst. But I think if it's a fighting type, I think I still win. So now I go for Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball might kill from full. Yes, it does. That's crazy to me. That is just crazy to me. That Gengar's attack is still high enough that Jinx's low defense dies from a stab Shadow Ball. That's incredible to me. Still, not mad about it. I got the kill. Ready to move on. Didn't get to continue, but I wasn't expecting to get it. I just wish I knew more about my team. Oh, and then this fight's gonna be a pain. Like, I don't even know if I can really use Gengar here because he has so many normal types. Kind of like our first, because it has Leer and Strength. But I'm pretty sure it's a Gyarados. Oh, this is going to be a weird fight. I think our best bet of winning this fight is using the Pokemon we don't know, what I presume is Gyarados, so that we can know once and for all whether or not it's something like Gyarados and Meganium, because Meganium's got a nice little coverage. Worst Pokemon would be Snorlax. But it also depends on what that is, and that sounds like an Ursaring. That is definitely a Miltank. Alright, hopefully we find Headbutt. Even Thrash would be okay. I wouldn't be thrilled about Thrash though. It sounded like Thief.
Attraction? Hey, it became attracted to the opponent.
What am I? That sounds like Thief. I'm probably an Earth Ring. I did break through, so let's see if I find a good move, like Hyper Beam.
What'll it do? That was a glancing
Icy
blow.
Wind.
Oh,
Might be a Tauros. Tauros with Thief? He's Hyper Beam for sure.
That missed.
Well, I'm gonna stay in. I could switch to Gyarados, but obviously I don't care. I just want to learn more about this Pokemon. Luckily we get it off. Now I'm definitely switching to Gyarados.
What now?
Yeah, definitely gonna switch to Gyarados after this Hyper Beam. We'll be able to get off 2 waterfalls, probably kill. Good. Alright, easy switch. And go to Gyarados, what I assume is Gyarados. I don't know anything else that can have strength in waterfall and makes a sound I don't recognize. It could be Blastoise, but I don't think Blastoise gets Leer. I think he gets Tail Whip. It is Gyarados. A little funny. Gyarados could... I don't know if Gyarados gets Tail Whip, but it would make sense, obviously. So I could go for Leer Strength. I think Waterfall's best. I don't think he has an Electric type too often in this team. We do outspeed. I don't know if the next Waterfall will kill. And if he has Thunder Punch, ugh. He's still on the track. Alright, so now we're in a tough spot. I think this is a great spot to switch into Meganium, but
it appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon.
I'd rather switch when he uses Hyper Beam. He does have Thunder Punch. Good news is I definitely live those, but alright, we're gonna switch to Meganium now. I wish he went for Hyper Beam or Thunder Punch, but good news is I can force a Hyper Beam here and get some HP back. Don't know how healthy he is. He took a Thief. That's like 30. Strength. That's like 100. So he's in the 50% range. Giga Drain might not do a KO. But if I'm faster, if he Hyper Beams... Ooh. Okay. Very interesting. Maybe Strength did a lot more than I thought. And maybe that wasn't Thief. But I can't think of what else it would be that would do that much damage. It sounds like Thief. It's definitely not Feint Attack. How much would Thief do? I don't think it would do that much, honestly. Okay, Snorlax. This is what I was expecting, and this is what I was afraid of. I'm gonna look for other moves with Meganium. And my strategy here is to, I'll take Poison Powder, I guess. Oh, I'll definitely take Poison Powder. Now, if he has Fire Blast, which he could, if he has Fire Punch, does he go for it? Even if he doesn't, I think switching to Gyarados is by far the smartest thing I can do.
This Pokemon is switching out.
I really hope he doesn't go for Body Slam. My Gyarados is going to be about half after that Thunder Punch.
What now? The hit glanced right off.
I might be able to take one more.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have
Oh, okay. Well, if he's using Attract, he's going to use it this turn, so I'd rather Leer and then switch to my Ursaring / Tauros. Because I don't think he's attacking twice. He might, especially if he has Thunder, or Thunderbolt, or the Zap Cannon, or Thunder Punch. He does go for that, but I'm not upset about that. Stab Strength from an Ursaring with a Leer after a Poison Powder turn. I think we'll be fine. I don't think Strength will kill, but he definitely doesn't kill me, and he might just Attract. Didn't really catch what that sound was. It might not be Ursaring. I'm leaning towards Ursaring, but it might be Tauros. Whatever it is, it's weak to Strength. Given that I have Icy Wind, I think I'm Tauros. Does go for Attract. Oh, what did I take? What did I take? I took an Attract.
attracted by
and a
the
Hyper
opponent.
Beam. Hyper Beam puts me at half.
What's this?
I live a Body Slam,
A light hit.
or Headbutt rather, but I don't live the next one.
Additional damage in an already
But he's
difficult
weak.
situation.
He does have the next strength for
Okay.
sure. Don't want to switch to Meganium. We did break through, so we're lucky we're going to get a hit off on the last one.
A show of strength.
Only Pokemon I'm worried about is Blissey, but only marginally. I'll be able to get off 1 strength on the Blissey, and that'll be great. I can't think of anything else I'm afraid of. Fighting type, of course, but depends on what fighting type.
Oh, it's Pinsir. This is the last
Not worried about
Pokemon.
Pinsir, though.
The heated action continues.
Alright, I could go for Icy Wind. Help set up for Meganium to win.
What'll it do? Great hit.
But I'd rather get half the damage off, and then kill with
The
2
pitch is
strengths.
going down. That's it.
And after a submission, he's taking about maybe 20 damage, 30 damage.
Down it
So
goes.
strength plus 20 damage puts him at like 70-ish. Him being at 70-ish,
One Pokemon
he lives
left.
1 strength for sure, but the game hasn't taken like any damage.
Joining the battle. It's down
He
to
recovered
the
off
last
against
Pokemon now. It's
the
just
Thunder
1-on-1
Punch.
now.
Then he took a headbutt, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I switched. I think I switched.
The hit lands
2 strength skill,
right
I don't
on.
think there's anything move he can go for. Not even Fury Cutter would kill,
He
obviously.
sacrificed speed to
He
raise his
cursed.
power.
That's scary.
It's
Thank goodness there's no
the
recovery
attack.
moves in Challenge Cup. That would be ridiculous.
How's that?
Next strength will kill.
That did little damage.
But he's going to do a lot with whatever he's doing.
Still padding its stats.
That scares me a little bit, actually.
Continue.
Him cursing up a second time.
What now? That was a glancing blow.
I'm really worried now.
What's this? Appears to be impervious to damage.
Spirit Cutter might kill, actually.
The final act in this match.
Okay, well, he's weak enough to die to a strength, so we're good.
Now one more.
Good.
Whoa! Can it keep going?
Oh, dude, he just barely lived that.
Great hit.
And he went for submission.
The last Pokemon
I'm so confused.
And there goes
He used submission over Fury Cutter. That made 0 sense. I cannot wait to see that fight again. That fight made 0 sense. Okay, we have Meganium. What was our first? Gyarados. Meganium, Gengar. Meganium, Gengar. With a Gyarados. Gyarados does take hits pretty well. His Waterfall's doing crap to Ninetales and Arcanine. Flareon. Do I want to look for another Pokemon? I think I do. This is going to be a really hard fought battle. There's a lot of Pokemon in the end here that are just not going to be matching up really well. Do I want Tauros? Do I want Gengar? Gengar Shadow Ball is nice, and the fact that he can take Sludge Bombs and Solar Beams is really useful. Do I want to use Tauros? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna use my down. I'm gonna use Gengar. I think I do want to use Tauros. I'm not excited about it, but he does have Icy Wind coverage and strength. I'm just worried about whatever Pokemon I chose first. So we're using this random Pokemon.
Scores of victory. Round 5 begins now.
It's Rhydon. I'm not upset about that. That's Gengar. Gengar. Magmar. Hope I found Dig or Earthquake. Even Rock Slide would be okay, just not Roll Out.
Pokemon.
He switches, probably going to a
Been the right choice.
Exeggutor. I do have a switch for that.
Oh, it's Executor.
Exeggutor is one of the only 2 grass types that can take that hit.
What's the opening gambit?
We found Roll Out.
A light pack.
That's unfortunate. So we probably lost this fight.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the
He died a
flow of
Giga Drain.
battle?
You could also set up Sunny Day and go for Solar Beam.
There, Giga Drain.
Just kills that right. So now we gotta go to Gengar.
A single hit brings it down.
Oh man. Just gonna lose like that, huh?
Next Pokemon needs to be
Good news is we can
prepared.
still do this fight just fine. Second time around. It's just gonna be really weird.
Will this battler live up
Wish I
to
had a
expectations?
better Pokemon to fight a Exeggutor. Exeggutor probably dies to 2 Shadow Balls, but I'm not really confident. Maybe a crit Shadow Ball can. Just don't know if we live a confusion or a second. That's a confusion, we live 2 of those. It's a shame that Shadow Ball didn't get boosted by the special defense drop. Luckily it kills. So we might be able to get through this without having to do a continue. What matters is what his last is, and if Sunny Day is going to go up. This is going to be very hard.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
Back to Magmar. Magmar kills with anything. Literally anything. Shadow Ball damage is going to do maybe half. I really underestimate Shadow Ball's power just because it's physical. Like, I've never used Gengar that exclusively to know what to expect. Fire Blast is good. Can miss. Okay, we have Icy Wind, Strength. I didn't catch what my left move was. Probably Thief. Maybe Pursuit. Pursuit would make sense.
There's only one Pokemon left.
Pursuit makes sense on Tauros. Let's confirm if it's Earth Ring or not.
Oh, it's Tauros.
It is Tauros.
This is the last Pokemon.
Okay.
One Pokemon.
Strength does not kill after a Shadow Ball. It's gonna be way too close though.
A sharp attack. That's it.
Next one kills for sure. Fire Blast miss. Sunny Day.
A furious attack.
Miss.
Yes, it's a hit.
Didn't get burned.
It's
Definitely doing half.
A show of strength. Right, that's a hit. Down it goes.
There's nothing I want to fight on the end. Everything is a threat.
One Pokemon left for battle.
Every single Pokemon is a threat.
Oh, it's Victory Bell.
Victory Bell's the biggest threat.
Pokemon now.
If he has Acid, we're safe. Acid Solar Beam would be amazing.
Battle is unfolding.
2 strengths will kill, but after a Fire Blast, I can't live a Sludge Bomb. Maybe. Barely.
Vicious attack. The hit lands
Oh,
right
that's a
off.
bad sign. Victory Bell letting a strength like that. Oh, I am burned. Oh. Well, we lost this fight.
Sludge bomb away.
If we didn't get burned, we would have had that. So actually that did matter.
Last Pokemon goes down.
Still,
And there
I like our
goes
team.
the battle.
Just gotta think how we're gonna go about this now. Do I want to risk my last being something that can deal with Exeggutors? Not really too worried about Magmar as a lead. In fact, I'm actually okay with using Gengar now. I am okay with leading Gengar. What do I have to worry about? I have to worry about prior damage before Exeggutor. Exeggutor could be a threat. I don't really want to use anything, honestly. My last is actually the most reliable here, more than Rhydon. We're gonna see what happens. I'm putting it all on the line for my last to be useful. I can't think of any bad Pokemon in the end. Something that can't take a hit. And he leads Magmar. He leads Meganium. I don't have Sludge Bomb. Shadow Ball's not going to be doing a lot. Do I have another move worth looking for? Might as well look. He's not going to be doing much.
The move didn't quite work.
Psych Up was not what I had in mind, but that's good to know.
There's the shot.
He has Earthquake.
That's for a call.
Oh, this is rough. I have to switch to Tauros here, and I'm not happy about it. Because by me going Tauros, I'm going to be taking Earthquake damage, which is not good. And now I can't live a Confusion, so killing an Exeggutor would be tough.
Oh, it's Tauros.
What do I go for here? Do I go for Strength or do I go for Icy Wind?
What's this? A light pack.
I see no merit in Icy Wind since it's not going to do that much damage. But I also see no merit in checking another move, even though that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, I could have Fire Blast. I'll take Toxic, dude. I will happily take Toxic. Toxic Pursuit, Strength, Icy Wind. It's not bad. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Pursuit. I really just do not want to switch into my last and have it be a Flareon. That would be the biggest disaster of this fight. All I need to do is weaken this Meganium, switch to my last, and hope it can beat the rest of the fight. The most important thing would be a Exeggutor. If we have to fight an Exeggutor, we're in a tough spot. 3 Earthquakes. I should be in the yellow. I need to see either Poison or Strength. This Gladiatorus is bulky enough to take these hits. This should kill them.
Additional damage in an already difficult situation.
This Strength should kill.
Combatants appear to be exhausted.
You should be in the yellow, maybe the red. Even prior damage on Exeggutor would be phenomenal here. It would mean we definitely win. The question is, would it be enough for me to go into Gengar safely?
What Pokemon will appear next?
He goes a Fire type, what do I do?
Oh, it's Exeggutor!
Does go Exeggutor.
There's a big
I think I'd rather go for Strength. If by some miracle his last is still Victory Bell, I want Gengar to be healthy. So I'm gonna go to my last after this dies. I don't think there's anything on the end of this fight that has a bad matchup against Exeggutor, because my Rhydon and my Gyarados are all taken. Unfortunately, that means I'm not gonna have a Flying type on the end. A Fighting type would be bad, but maybe it's Heracross. Maybe it has Fire Blast or Fire Punch, whatever it is. And instead we get Electabuzz. Electabuzz could have Ice Punch. Could also have Thief. Strength is not what I had in mind. Though I feel a lot better about this team now. You take Giga Drains very comfortably.
The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. What will it do? That didn't accomplish much.
Is it worth looking for? Ooh, he went for Solar Beam. This is a tough spot. Okay, he's taking a Strength. And then another Strength. Giga Drain twice. He's very much comfortable right now. I think my best bet is looking for Thief or Swagger. Even Light Screen would be great. That's bad. I should live. Good. I would much rather look for Thief than keep going for Thunderbolt. Air is good, but not great. Leer guarantees that Shadow Ball kills, but now I lose just because I have nothing to fight anything on the end of this fight. The only way I win this fight, after taking an Earthquake, the only way I win this fight is if I paralyze his last Pokemon with Thunder and then kill with Shadow Ball. I could also bank on a Fire Blast Beast. And if it's just Victory Bell, I think I win with 2 Shadow Balls. Hard to say. Sludge Bomb doesn't kill. Giga Drain doesn't kill.
Oh, it's Victory Bell! This is the last Pokemon! It's just one-on-one.
Victory Bell definitely lives. Shadow Ball twice.
What's this?
I don't think I can live. Ooh, that crit helps. I might have just won.
What now?
I am happy about that. He's going for Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna win. Sludge Bomb will never do enough damage. This one doesn't kill though. That's really rough. I live one more Shadow Ball, or Sludge Bomb.
What's that? A light pack. It's not very effective.
Moment of truth.
Now one more.
Alright. Very nice.
And there goes the battle.
Alright. We're on pace to win. We've got a moderately okay core going on now. We've got a really nice core going on, honestly. We're going to be using Electabuzz, Gyarados, Meganium. Although I love Gengar here. Gengar's been doing a lot of good work here. This fight is going to favor switching, and I like having a electric water grass core. It's Porygon. It's not terrific at all. Still gonna go for Thunderbolt.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon.
What was my coverage move? Leer.
Oh, it's Steelix.
Steelix is good. Steelix cannot touch Gyarados
Here's the first move.
with anything.
That caused no damage at all. How will
And having a Porygon is good.
Pokemon
Porygon has
fare?
nothing to fear.
The trainers
Between
switching
Meganium
Pokemon.
and Gyarados and Electabuzz, we can 3 or 4 hit KO Porygon. Because Porygon
Gyarados.
can't have the coverage moves to hit all 3 of us, and Steelix is not going to do anything to Gyarados.
There's the attack. That had no effect.
So we kill with Waterfall.
How will this
We do not kill with Waterfall, actually. I don't even know if there's 2 KOs. Gyarados is so bad as a water type.
There's the attack.
You guys have no idea how bad of a water type Gyarados is in this game. His typing is amazing.
What's this?
He can only go for Dragon Breath. That's good.
The crowd's excitement is building.
But Gyarados has such a bad special attack stat,
Waterfall.
and everything he learns is a special attack except for Strength, Thrash, Flail.
There it is. Knockout.
Like, those are the only moves Gyarados learns in this generation that are not special. For Challenge Cup, anyway. He'll usually learn like Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, Waterfall.
The Pokemon emerges.
Back to Porygon. I think he's always going for an electric attack.
The white continues.
So I'd rather go to my Meganium at this point. Meganium is the bulkiest I have on my team, and he'll be recovering a lot of the damage off. And then if his last is a fire type, we can switch very comfortably between Gyarados and Electabuzz to beat it. Whatever he's going to, Gyarados isn't good. He's probably good against it. Try attack.
A light hit.
Now we could get frozen.
One
We can get paralyzed. We can get
get
burned. He switches. Probably going to something like Scizor. I'm putting my money on Scizor.
Oh, it's Heracross.
Heracross makes sense.
What's next?
And like I said,
That didn't accomplish much.
Heracross is not going to be doing too much to a
How will this
Gyarados.
switched out Pokemon fare?
Let's see, my Gyarados is currently taking
The
a
trainer
Dragon
switching
Breath
Pokemon.
from a Steelix, so I'm probably taking like 10 damage. 20. I can live anything this Heracross goes
Joining
for.
the battle.
The question is, should I go for Leer?
That didn't
I like Leer's strength better than
How will this
2
Pokemon
waterfalls,
direct
honestly.
the flow of battle?
And if he switches, which I doubt it, but if he switches,
Ooh, Leer.
we'll get some good hits on him.
Their defense stat went
And this also makes it so that even my Electabuzz or Meganium can get some damage off on him without using their main attack.
Oh, that was weird.
Now, it would mean a lot to me if he missed right now, because Mega Horn, believe it or not, is doing 33%. So I'm not very comfortable taking a third Mega Horn.
What's this? Yes, it's a hit. There it is. Knockout.
He either used counter or horn attack.
What will be the next Pokemon?
And now the real question is, Giga Drain, strength.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
Does a Thunderbolt do more damage, or strength?
The crowd's excitement is building from this.
Oh man, wow. I'm just gonna bank on Mega Horn missing and go for Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt has a chance to paralyze.
What not?
I really hope he misses.
Oh, what's this? That's a major damage.
Well, that's it.
Both Pokemon show
We
signs of
lived.
fatigue.
Okay, Meganium's at full. We have Giga Drain.
Wow, Thunderbolt.
Only way we lose this fight
That's a
is if Tri-Attack freezes my
Down
Meganium.
it goes.
That's the worst scenario. Second worst scenario is if he paralyzes me.
One Pokemon
Because if he
remains.
paralyzes me, we're going to be in a real tough jam.
This Pokemon
We have
is
4 Giga Drains left.
It's down to the last Pokemon now.
4 Giga Drains. After Thunderbolt, I think 3 Giga Drains kill.
How's that?
I'm really underestimating. Ooh, crit is great. 2 Giga Drains kill after a crit, that's for sure. Maybe I just paralyzed too.
That's it. Oh, with
Literally just need to dodge freeze. That's all I can ask for at this point. Dodge a freeze and go for Giga Drain.
Pokemon left for battle. The Pokemon appears with a cry.
After
This
Tri-Attack
is the last Pokemon.
and after this Giga Drain, I will
Just one-on-one
definitely be at full. Even though I didn't get that much health from Heracross.
battle. There's the attack. Well, like that.
Next Giga Drain.
Managed to hang
Yep,
in there.
next Giga Drain kills. Literally just anything but freeze. Please. Anything but freeze.
There's the shot.
Okay, I'll take it.
That struck home.
I'll take a Blizzard.
It used its held item to restore HP.
I'll happily take a
A
Blizzard.
hot battle is unfolding.
Happily.
There, Giga Drain. Right, that's a hit.
So now we're in a really tough spot. Going into this next fight. Gyarados is definitely one of the bulkiest Pokemon to fight it. So is Meganium. The issue is they don't have any good attacks. Tauros is good. Good speed tier. He has stab strength, icy wind coverage. I like Gengar, but not a lot. I like Gengar more as a check than a lead. There are a lot of bad Pokemon on the end here that can ruin my day. I like Electabuzz as a lead too. He can take hits pretty well. So the question is, do I want Tauros or Meganium? Tauros or Meganium? I'll be honest. Because Tauros does not have Headbutt, he has Strength. I like Meganium a lot better. So we're going to use Electabuzz, Gengar, Meganium. And that's the best team I can think of. We could get our continue here. It's going to be hard fought. But Electabuzz is certainly going to help. Especially with Leer coverage. Oh, Ninetales. Ninetales. Ugh. I hate Ninetales. Ninetales here is terrible.
Here's the first move.
Luckily we outspeed.
That was good.
Does that do a KO? I don't think it does. He double teams. I'll take it. I ain't afraid of no double teaming Ninetales. Also, I'm glad I chose Meganium. If he has a rock type or a ground type like Steelix or Donphan, Golem,
What's next?
I think it would have switched to it first of all. But if he does have one of those, I'd rather have a grass type on the end than a Tauros with Icy
What
Wind.
now?
Flamethrower.
That is
That is just Flamethrower. He only double teamed once. I see no error in switching.
Competitor.
I just gotta hope I don't miss.
Wow, wonderful.
That is very lucky. Now the best team on the end here would be Cloyster Dodrio. Don't think it's gonna happen, but that is definitely the best team I want. If he has an Exeggutor, we're in a tough spot. We're gonna have to sack a Pokemon to win this fight.
Oh, it's Umbreon.
Umbreon is not an issue. It is an issue. Let's see, I took a Flamethrower. It's doing like 35, 40 max.
They prepare for
He's gonna be double teaming like crazy. Maybe a Mud Slap or Flash.
How's that?
If I paralyze, I'm in a great spot.
The hit lands right off. What's this?
He
A
bites.
light pack.
It's not Crunch, it's definitely Bite.
The crowd's excitement is
After a
building.
bite, I can take 2 more bites. Best case scenario.
There's the
4 Thunderbolts don't kill.
That was a glancing blow.
I can take 2 more bites.
What'll it do? A light hit.
I can take 1 more bite.
A hot battle is unfolding. What's next? That did little damage. It bites. Right, that's the hit.
Okay,
Down it goes.
definitely can't go Gengar here. Meganium is a bad one though.
What Pokemon will appear next?
Meganium here is gonna have a hard one. I like Poison Powder.
Meganium.
Guarantees I'll win eventually.
The heated action continues.
This is hard. I'd rather go for Giga Drain. I think it does a little bit more than Strength.
What now? The hit
And if by some
lands right
miracle he doesn't go for Bite, I'd probably kill with Giga Drain.
off. A brilliant blast.
He goes for Flash. That was expected. Alright, this is where it gets tough.
Accuracy is down.
I'd rather go for Strength.
One Pokemon is still
Okay, well he definitely dies to the next hit.
but the other one looks
I'd
tired.
rather go for Strength because Giga Drain is very valuable.
Right. A light pack.
He barely lived.
Oh, that was close.
Hope he goes for Flash again.
How's that?
He does. He's gonna go for attacks now,
The target is
so I'm in a really rough spot.
There's a big
I don't think his last is Exeggutor, but if it is, we need to get a lot of work done. And that banks on this hitting.
Whoop, that missed.
He's going for Bite now.
There's the attack.
He goes for Flash. I hope he keeps going for Flash. It's gonna make it hard for me to get damage off on his last, but it guarantees I'm gonna win.
One Pokemon is still capable
Because
of
I'm
going
more
up.
likely to hit the more he
Other one
flashes.
looks tired. What'll it do? Oh my, Mr.
And I know that
Cat.
sounds stupid on paper. I'm more likely to hit the more the flashes.
That was a glancing blow.
But the idea is, the more he flashes, the more likely I'm gonna stay alive. Because Bite's not doing anything to start with, but if he keeps flashing, I'm gonna hit eventually. Because all I have to do is hit, just like that. And I only took 1 bite. That's why I'd rather him flash me 3 times and bite once, than flash me once and bite me twice. Because if he just happened to be lucky enough to survive enough strength misses, I'd rather him keep using Flash and give me a very high chance of killing. I could not ask for a better Pokemon than Jinx. That is literally the perfect Pokemon on the end here.
How's that?
And going for Psychic is comforting. 2 strengths might even kill, believe it or not.
Vicious attack.
Yes,
it's a hit. Can use Berry Juice to restore its
On the
HP.
yellow. I see no merit in Giga Draining to try and stay alive, but I think Strength just kills.
What's this?
I live Psychic.
Great hit.
I died at the next one.
That was
Yep,
close.
that Berry Juice helped. This Strength might even just kill.
Sharp attack. Hit.
Nope.
That inflicted some damage.
But Shadow Ball kills, so.
Are both Pokemon running out of steam?
Yeah, I literally could not ask for a better Pokemon in the end. Jinx is perfect.
A psychic blast.
It's is absolutely perfect.
Oh, knockout.
Jinx is slower. Jinx has no defense. Shadow Ball kills.
Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle.
Okay, didn't get our continue, but believe me, going into this fight with no continues,
Down to the last
I'm happy to get
Pokemon
out of the
left.
fight with no
The round
continues.
appears to be coming to an end. Wow, it's Shadow Ball. Yes, it's a hit.
So now, for the last fight,
There are
we have no fire
remaining
types.
Pokemon.
We have no good answers
And there goes the battle.
for Exeggutor, for Scizor. I mean, we have okay answers for Scizor. We've got Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt 3 KOs Scizor. He can't do anything, so I'm not worried about that. So we definitely want Electabuzz. The question is, of our best 3 others, I feel like I need Gyarados, but I also feel like I need Meganium. I want Gengar because Shadow Ball? I think that's the only real reason I want Gengar. So, reliable Shadow Ball. But what is he most likely to have on this team that Shadow Ball's gonna be doing good for? Like, the only reason I want Gengar is if he has a Victory Bell. Definitely want Electabuzz. This is really tough. I like Gyarados Meganium better than Meganium Gengar. In a previous run, I chose Meganium over for Alligator because I wanted to have that extra coverage, and I knew that Meganium could cover everything that Alligator couldn't. I didn't hear what that was. Still going for Thunderbolt.
They're ready to
If it's a
go.
ground type, whatever. I think it's Gengar.
What's the opening guess?
It is Gengar.
That was a glancing blow.
I don't think Thunderbolt 2 KOs.
A furious attack.
The reason I want Gyarados
That was good.
is because Gyarados can take fire hits,
The heated action continues.
and he completely nullifies ground hits and baits out rollout.
Wow, Thunderbolt.
We want a Quick Claw,
The weak spot.
apparently. That's bizarre.
Yes, it's going down.
Could not ask for a better result. We're definitely going to win now. Getting a Quick Claw, Thunderbolt in before he can hit me with 2 Shadow Balls. Gives me the best chance of survivability.
Pokemon.
If he goes Exeggutor here, we're in a tough spot.
Oh, it's Machamp.
I'm not worried about Machamp. Machamp could have Dig, could have Earthquake. Ugh.
Fierce battle.
I think Gyarados is actually a lot better than
They prepare for battle.
Switch than Meganium or staying in.
Pokemon is
If he goes for Dig, we're in a weird spot. If he goes for Dig, we're in a weird spot. But I think he's always going for Earthquake, and he almost always has Fire Blast or Fire Punch more often than Thunder Punch. We're not going to be doing a lot of damage, but
What's this?
yeah, he does go for
That
Earthquake.
had no effect.
I would much rather go for Leer,
This Pokemon
Strength,
we have
than
on
2
the back.
Waterfalls on a Machamp.
Leer. There, defense that went
In fact,
down.
actually, like 2 Leers better than Strength, depending on what he goes for.
How's that? Oh, that was weird.
I definitely like 2 Leers
They're
over.
both hanging tough.
I'd rather do a
What
×4 in
target that
4 turns than a ×3 in 3 turns, if that makes sense.
Ah, that didn't.
Because he's at -2, these strengths are essentially +2. I'd rather do +2 strengths in a total of 4 turns
What's that?
than
That is
1.5 strengths in 3 turns. That is to say, 1 Leer and 2 strengths.
that didn't accomplish much.
I would definitely rather do 2 strengths at +2 than 2 strengths at +1.
What's this?
This doesn't kill.
Hit. That was good.
Maybe it does.
Oh, it's come
Oh, I'm
back.
glad of that decision now. I'm glad I went for 2 Leers over 1 Leer, 2 strengths. That was definitely the right move.
There's only one Pokemon.
And if his last is, in some miracle, Omastar.
Oh, it's Cloyster.
Cloyster is definitely within the realm of what I was thinking.
The heated
I'm gonna throw it all away and go Electabuzz for this finish. I have a safe switch into Meganium, and there's no attack he can go for that would kill me, and Giga Drain always kills. I'd rather finish off with Electabuzz, even though he didn't get that much love in this run. I want him to get the honor. Plus, he's definitely healthy after one Shadow Ball. Ooh. Thought that was Hydro Pump for a second. Also, I'm glad I switched to Electabuzz over Meganium. Meganium would not have taken an Ice Beam. And that'll be it. Very good run. That had the right balance of I have no idea what I'm doing at the start, clutch fights in the middle, and then very good fights at the end. That was actually one of my longest runs, believe it or not. Steelix close to Machamp, Flareon, Xatu, Gengar. That is a weird team. That is a weird team on the end. Thank you for posting that, Dodo. Appreciate that. I like seeing the team. So, Gyarados had no idea what he was. Didn't know what he was, but he did okay. Meganium did a lot better than I expected. Gengar did okay for a lot of fights. Definitely for this run would not happen without Gengar. I'm gonna say that right now. Tauros did some okay things. Rhydon did nothing. And then we found Electabuzz, and he actually pulled his own weight. I honestly don't know how he would have won that run if that last wasn't Victory Bell. Like, if you consider it, I just won this fight without a Fire type, or any Fire move for that matter. Maybe my Gyarados had Fire Blast on the end of his move slots. Yeah, that's the only thing that could have happened. Maybe I ride on his Fire Punch too. I don't know, but the only chance I can win that end run is if his last was Victory Bell. And it was, so I was able to take 2 Sludge Bombs very comfortably, and then kill with a 3rd Shadow Ball. That's the only way I win that last fight. Or that 5th fight, rather. I only win that if, for not having a Fire type, some miracle happens that he chooses all Grass types. That was very lucky. I would not have won that 5th fight without him picking Victory Bell. Whew. The thing is, if it was going to be anything but a Victory Bell, my plan was still going to be Thunder, hope for a Paralysis, and then kill with the Shadow Ball. That was the only way I could win that final fight, and that's got a good chance. Thunder has a 30% chance to paralyze. But really glad it was like a Solar Beam Victory Bell or something. Like, that's the only way I win that fight. Because he has to go for Sludge Bomb, and that's ×4, not very effective. Like, I was surprised the last time I watched a run that I had Gengar in versus a Victory Bell, and Victory Bell went for Sludge Bomb, and it did like nothing. And it was really funny because in that commentary I said, believe it or not, that Victory Bell is probably doing half. And I was like, after I looked at it, I was like, wow, that Victory Bell did nothing. So yeah, that was a good run. Good finish. Very happy that I got a run in. Oh, man. That went a lot longer than I expected, but not upset. Getting it under an hour is always a good thing. Yeah, I had some bad runs the other day, so I had to take a break. Gain some composure, but thanks for watching, and